Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Bobi Wine, when he was campaigning in Bugiri, he came out to fire salvos to the sitting MP ASUMAN BASALIRWA. We all know that ASUMAN BASALIRWA, when he's writing the book on how he became a member of parliament, he cannot miss out on the name Bobi Wine, because I remember we are among the team which campaigned for ASUMAN BASALIRWA to become an MP in Bugiri municipality. Because people power started in Bugiri, then it was buttressed in Arua. It's the beginning of an era. So when Bobi Wine comes out to decampaign ASUMAN BASALIRWA in Bugiri, it shows how things are. In fact, here's a tape when Bobi Wine was decampaigning ASUMAN BASALIRWA. Here's a tape.
Jawano emyaka musanvu ejise. Najja wano nga nze campaigningira mukwano gwange. Najja wano tuliziganye. Najja wano nalina kayingira mu politics nga munesize kubanga ba politician bawali babalimbye ebbanga ddene. Nga nekyali wammwe yennyini yali abeera wano nga temumukiririzaamu. Naye nenzija kubanga ze nali musinkanye era nga nkakasa nti abantu basobola okutereera, abantu basobola okukyuka. Ng'emyaka yeesimbyewo emyaka mingi nga muganya omulonda, neze nga musuntunulira nga bono gayi yasoma. Nenzija wano nga mukyawakana naye kubanga mwali munnesiga. Abayaye ne bantwala mu zigeto ne bantwala mu freestyle ghetto. Ne bagamba gwe Bobi tukwesiga naye omuntu gwotuleetedde storage ne bagamba mumwesige ku lwange. Ne muntuuza wansi ne mundayiza. Ne tuvaawo ne tugenda ku Obama. Ne tuvaawo ne tudda ku ghetto gye bayita Kamwokya wano e Bugiri. Era ne mutuwagira, njagala okubebaza. Bingi nnyo bye twayitamu. Muganda waffe gwe bayita ASUMAN Walyendo yafiiraawo. N'abalala bangi nnyo. Kyannaku tukyali waffe tetukyamutegeera. Kyannaku nnyo tetukyamutegeera. Endagaano gy'embeera n'omuntu yenna kwe kuyimirira ku mazima, ate nga amazima ago tugayimirirako ku lwatu. Era bw'ova ku mazima ago bw'ogwa mu nsobi zo weekabire, ASUMAN twekabira. So ekyo njagala okuva wano nga tukikiriyarinze. Titujja wano nga tuza okampainingira abantu nga tubasabye bwesigwa, tetubawa ssente. Abantu ne babawa ssente naye ne mulonda ekituufu. Tetubawa mukyere. Tetubakuuma ne babakuba kiboka naye ne muguma. Mbasaba buli we mulonda omukulembeze mumujjukize nti abeera mukozi wammwe, abeera ssabanti wammwe, tabeera mukozi wa Anita Amongo, tabeera mukozi wa Museveni. Talina kwekkiriranya, wabawo ekinyiga abantu olina okiwakanya. Bwe weegatta n'abo abanyigiriza abantu, naawe oli omu ku bo, era bwe banatuuka okugenda naawe ojja kgenda nabo. Oba oli muganda wange, oba oli wa kitiibwa otya, oba wasoma otya, bw'oba toyimiridde ku bantu, okumanyako okuba tekukyagasa. Tuli ba mukisa tetetuluzinga bonna. Bwe twali mu campaign ezo twekwekanga Kanywa Musaayi aliwa. Oyo Kanywa Musaayi yatemanga ekkubo. People power twagitandikira wano. Bwe twajjanga twalinga tetulina ssente za hoteri naye twagendanga ne twekweka mu kifo kye bayita White House. Ewa omusajja gwe bayitegesa ali luddawa. So kyamukisa mulungi. Timwazaala abaana naye temwazaala mwana omu. Abantu b'e Bugiri mwazaala abaana naye temwazaala mwana ki? So mbasaba omuntu bw'abalyangamu olukwe muteekangayo omulala, ate ne mugamba naye bw'ona otulyamu olukwe nga tukugoba. Olwaleero nenda tulayize egeza tumugobe nti otulyangamu olukwe tuyida kubinga.
That is Bobi Wine. So we must ask ourselves, why is Bobi Wine coming out so rudely on ASUMAN BASALIRWA? One, we all remember in the 2021 generation, 2021, if I'm not mistaken, the NUP never fielded a candidate against ASUMAN BASALIRWA, if I'm not forgetting. It means that there were some working relationship between Bobi Wine and the NUP and ASUMAN BASALIRWA. So this time around, why is it that Bobi Wine is coming out so vehemently to decampaign ASUMAN BASALIRWA? One, if you ask me, he did it so ruthlessly. mentioning the name and the reason as to why he decampaigned him. You remember when they were chasing away Mathias Mpuga, Asumani Basalirwa was among the few people who came out and held his neck outside to say that the money was passed to Mathias Mpuga. Okay, but that could not be the reason, because there are very many people who never signed on Mathias Mpuga's motion and yet they were given the card. My second point is, as a political party, it has a duty to field any candidate if the prospects are good for them winning. And remember, Buganda being the stronghold of NUP, one of the biggest stronghold which is going to surprise very many people is the Busoga sub-region, and they have a prospect of winning. So by him coming out to decampaign Asumani Basalirwa, it shows that maybe they may take Bugiri municipality. But for me, if you ask me, BOBI WINE did the right thing, decampaigning Asumani Basalirwa, but he did it in a wrong way. For example, the words used were so cruel. He would have decampaigned him in another way. Okay? And this is the truth. But of course, even in the past, you could clearly see that there was no working relationship between the Bugiri Municipality MP Asumani Basalirwa and the NUP. So for me, I'm still waiting to see the outcome. Remember, Asumani Basalirwa had stood for the MP Bugiri Municipality, I think 4 times. Ever since he came out of the university, it was until BOBI WINE in the by-election, which was held in 2017, that campaigned for him. In fact, the FDC, the then strong political party, was campaigning against him. It took BOBI WINE to campaign for him, so for him to become the leader. So for me, I see 2 things. One, there is no any more working relation between BOBI WINE and Asumani Basalirwa, even in the engagements of Parliament. So it's not going to be easy for Asumani Basalirwa, because I realize that for you to become a winner in many of the elections, you must be strong to be able to fight off the NRM, because NRM has some support in Busoga, to fight on NUP, one of the strong political parties in Busoga. That's why I respect independence. Every independence where he comes from has some ability, okay, to navigate the NRM and the biggest opposition political party. So Asumani Basalirwa should prepare himself for a fearless battle. I think also another reason is NUP doesn't want anyone who associates with the radical NRM. And Asumani Basalirwa is such an MP who normally sometimes works with the NRM in a fundraising organization. Okay? So I clearly see one of the reasons is that ideally, in a good democracy, there is nothing that can prohibit you from working with an opposition party if you are advancing the agenda of the people. Just that our politics is so cruel. We are under dictatorship. So if you are seen working with a dictatorship, you are looked at as the betrayer. So I think those are the reasons as to why BOBI WINE decampaigned Asumani Basalirwa. Of course, that's my opinion. Remain yours truly, Mr. Makindi, Kabya Sulaiman Mawagali, the next MP for Makindi East constituency. I will see you.